If you gotta start somewhere, why not here? If you gotta start sometime, why not now? If we gotta start somewhere, I say here.
We serve a warm meal to our community 3 nights out of the week. A large portion of those attendees are from a Latino background. We wanted to be able to reach them and to communicate the love of Jesus to them as well. So before we started the program, we had someone to come in and to teach our staff basic conversational Spanish to be able to communicate as we serve these warm meals to them. That's been very helpful because now we have a relationship with them. Not only are we serving meals, but we're able to communicate and to find out what their needs are so that we can better serve them.
What we have done is we have really used our preschool as a launching point. The preschool is not a separate part of the church, it is the church. You might think of it as a feeder to the church. Probably 50% of the new members we get in this church are through our preschool. Now the preschool is much more ethnically diverse than the church is. And so we've got a constant feeder of people coming into the congregation who are ethnically diverse, yet share many of the same values that we have because they came here to raise their children.
In the month of February every year, which is known as Black History Month, and for most traditional black churches, that's the theme, that's what the preaching is centered around, the music and everything else. But for us, because we want to go deeper with this concept of diversity, we use the month of February to pursue themes of reconciliation, unity, ways we can come together as a church. We call them Keeping It Real sessions. We'll come together on Sunday afternoon. We'll have a meal from a various ethnic groups, soul food one Sunday, Mexican one Sunday. We're thinking about Korean this year. And then we'll put people around a table and then we'll allow them to share their stories with one another. And I can't overemphasize the importance of storytelling, because when you hear someone else's story of their background, the way they were raised, the things that have hurt them, the things that have influenced their belief system over the years, and you allow that sharing to happen within the parameter of love and acceptance, then some powerful things can begin to happen to bring us closer to one another and to increase that effort towards unity. In retrospect, I believe, and this is where I would agree with McGavran, that it would be easier to assimilate into a homogeneous setting. However, with all of my heart, I know that although it may be easier, it's not as beneficial, it's not as beautiful, it's not as wholesome as being a part of a multicultural, multiracial group of believers.